This is going to be a demo about the measure commands. If you want to open up this model, you can. You'll see in my first measure item, I tried to open the model after I saved it, which is a quick reminder. When you save a model, it's still going to take 10-15 minutes for it to come up. So don't panic when you don't see it there. I now have the model access to the model. What I did is I typed measure up here for a search, and measure should be an option. You don't have to. You can just watch the videos and get the concepts. If you want to try and follow along, that's fine. You can pull this up and try it out. I'm going to go ahead and open it. So this was the startup model with all the measurements on it already. What I'm going to do is delete them all out. And a quick way to remove all measurements is just to simply right click and hit delete on measure, and they're all gone. Okay, so I'm going to save it just by hitting the save command up here, and it resaves it, so that won't be there anymore. So when I close this off, type measure for a search, hit the down arrow and hit open. You can open up that same model and try and create those same measurements I just did. Okay, so you're going to learn 3 commands. One is measure item. Measure item is to measure a point, line, circle, surface. Okay, an individual element. Measure item is when you're going to pick one element, whereas measure between would be for selecting more than one element. Perhaps you want to know the distance between 2 parallel lines, or the distance from the center of the hole to the edge of a part, or an angle. Anytime you're going to select 2 elements, you're using measure between. And the last one we're going to cover is measure inertia. It's going to discuss how to find area, volume, mass, that's mass in pounds, center of gravity, moments of inertia. Alright, so that's what your 3 basic measurement features do. You're going to continue on in the next videos. I will do each one in a separate video. So if you ever need to reference it back to them, you can just find the video that you're struggling with, or find the feature you're struggling with. If you can't remember how to use measure item or measure between, they'll all be separate videos. So you won't have to hunt and peck as much going through the videos trying to fast forward and rewind to get back to see how they work individually. So again, there'll be 3 separate videos for each one of the features: measure, item, between, and inertia.